Hello, guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ruben's History Show. Today, I'm going to talk about a special and new kind of video I'm making. I'm going to make a video on the Soviet drink Tarhun, or present-day Russian drink Tarhun. So Tarhun is a Russian, is a not an alcoholic drink. It's a soda. It's a Russian soda drink that was drank in the Soviet Union. So I'm going to talk about a little details of this Tarhun. So Tarhun was first invented in 1899 by some Georgian guy. I don't remember his exact name or what his real name was. So details are there. So I don't know much details about this drink of Tarhun. So it was a drink that was drank in the Soviet Union, and there were a lot of bottles of it on the shelves in Soviet Union, in the former Soviet Union. There was a lot of Tarhun on the shelves on the supermarkets and stores of Soviet Union. So people started drinking it a lot because they loved it. It's this. So Tarhun is a lemonade is a is a soda, you would say, or would we would prefer it, or it's kind of like the Russian version of Coke, probably. So it's a sugary drink. It's a green water and has a sweet taste in it when you drink it. It's so sweet to drink. I like it a lot. Even I went to go to the store one time, and then I actually the first time I drank it, I drank the Tarhun. It was so good, and I actually fell in love with it. It was so nice to drink. I actually liked it a lot, and that's why I started drinking Tarhun, because I thought it was a very good drink to drink, because I thought it was very nice and had a sweet taste in it, and they were selling it throughout all Soviet Union during that time in the country. So they had a lot of bottles of it on the shelves, and by I think it was what 1981, Soviet Union was starting to sell a lot of Tarhun bottles it was on sale. Tarhun was on sale in the stores. They were in the grocery stores, supermarkets. There were a lot of bottles of Tarhun on the shelves on the grocery stores in the Soviet Union. So I actually don't know too much details about Tarhun. All I know is that it's a kind of like a sugar. It's sugary to drink Tarhun because it has a lot of sugar in it, kind of like Coke. I don't know the exact calories it has in it inside it, but it's like very good, and I love it. I love drinking Tarhun. It's the best to drink. And if you guys haven't drink Tarhun, I prefer you try to drink Tarhun. It's very sugary to drink, and I think you'll probably like it a lot. So I actually remember getting some of that drink from the Tarhun from Russian store. It's somewhere in Florida. It's in the Florida somewhere. I think it was on Sarasota or Bradenton. I don't remember the exact place where it is. It's on Fruitville. No, it's on Fruitville in Florida. There's a Russian store, and I remember going there to get drinks, and then I actually remember drinking some in the car, and I thought it was so good. I even enjoyed drinking it. So it was cold. I found it. We went in the store, and then we went to go in the we went to look to see what was in the Russian store when I was there, and then it was that I saw it, and I think it was one time my dad and I were in my dad and I were in the store. I think it was my dad and mom were in the store. We were in the store together, and then my father's like, "Hey, you want to try this Tarhun?" And I said, "Yeah, sure, I will try it." And so we were in the car one time. I remember this was like almost 2 years ago, probably. 2 years ago, or this was probably last year. I don't remember the exact date. Maybe 2007. This was like 2017, 2018. I don't remember the exact date when it was. I think it was between 2017 or 18. I went to the Russian store with my dad and mom. So I remember drinking it, and then I fell in love with Tarhun, and it was so good. And I remember checking it, and they had a refrigerator. There was a huge refrigerator door of Tarhun in the store, the Russian store we went to. And I took some Tarhun, and then I drank it, and then we put it in the fridge. I drove home with my parents, my mom and dad, and then we drove together home, and then we put some in the shelves, and then I tried some of the food from the Russian store that we got. This, I think it was like ham or something, and then also I think it was like 1 month ago or something. I remember going to the Russian store and getting some ham. I think it was like Russian hot dogs or something, and then Russian hot dogs were kind of not. It was kind of soft. It was much different from the hot dogs you cook on the 4th of July or something when you barbecue them on the 4th of July. They're not salty or they're not salty. So that's I wasn't kind of I didn't like hot dogs a lot. I thought it was okay to eat. So yeah, that's what I thought. Those were my thoughts on those hot dogs and my thoughts on the Tarhun. So if you guys haven't tried Tarhun, I prefer you try the drink. It's pretty sugary, and I think you guys would like it. So yeah, that's the story of Tarkhun, which is a drink that was invented in Georgia in 1899, when the 1800s were about to end. It was invented by a Georgian guy. I don't remember his exact name. It was in the 1890s during that time, and so there were a lot of bottles of it on the Soviet Union. There were a lot of drinks. There were a lot of Tarhun bottles in the grocery stores and supermarkets, and it's even today it's still popular to drink in Russia and in Georgia. You could still drink it there today. So yeah, that's the drink Tarhun that I love drinking. So it's in a bottle, green bottle, and it has the label Tarhun on the bottle, and it has this what is this, grass I think or something on the label, and it's all green. The whole bottle is green. I actually remember trying some of it too, and it was pretty good. And so that's what Tarhun is. It's a drink. So I will talk about more topics on Soviet Union and history in Soviet Union in my next video, and I'll see you guys there.